I want to just talk a bit about some of the things that you've heard tonight, but maybe in a little bit of a different way. We know that national unemployment is somewhere around 9.7%. There are currently 15 million people seeking employment in this nation, up from 7.5 million in December of 2007. 2.5 million people are out of work, and 9 million are employed only part-time rather than the full-time employment they prefer and need. With the unemployment rate at 9.7%, U.S. labor market conditions are certainly grim, and we all, I think, can agree to that. The unemployed who have been out of work and searching for a new job for at least 6 months remains at a record high, at or above 27%, and hitting a record 41% in January of this year. If we examine unemployment rates by demographic information, you will see proof of the inequality of which we speak tonight. While all major groups have experienced substantial layoffs during this downturn, communities of color, particularly African Americans and Hispanic Americans, are experiencing the worst of these job losses. According to the Department of Labor, although the national unemployment rate was 9.7 in February, the rate for African Americans was 15.8, and the rate for Hispanics was 12.4. Not only is the unemployment rate for African Americans nearly twice that of Caucasians, the gap in some important demographics has widened rapidly over the past 14 months. Over those months, the unemployment rate for Caucasian college graduates under 24 years of age grew by about 20%. The rate for African Americans in the same demographics grew by almost twice that much. Data from the Bureau of Labor Statistics indicates that the gap in unemployment rates for communities of color is widening. As a result, minority children and families are entering poverty at an increasingly alarming rate. More than 24% of African Americans live below the poverty line and are 55% more likely to be unemployed than other Americans. As then candidate Obama said in a speech during the Democratic primary, race is an issue that I believe this nation cannot afford to ignore right now. In a speech to the Hispanic Caucus Institute earlier this year, President Obama said that when unemployment percent among Hispanics, that was not just a problem for them, it was a problem for the nation. We believe it is the same for African Americans. The Congressional Black Caucus, in its continued role as the conscience of the Congress, has a moral obligation to address inequality and injustice as never before in our history. And I've been